Welcome back, guys. We'll go through the seeds and my picks for under 73 and under 81. So first up, we've got JudoTV, the #1 seed, heading into all of this. In this clip, he's up against Kargnine, who's number 4th in the world. Kargnine's not competing, not sure why, but apart from that, world rankings 1 through to 9 are all in the top 8 seeds. So I'm a little bit disappointed about Kargnine not being in it. I did actually like his chances. He's been really good, on fire. Recently, he's got a win over JudoTV, although in this clip, JudoTV gets a little bit of revenge. So hopefully we'll see Kargnine at a later date, somewhere down the road. The #2 seed is Heydorov from Azerbaijan. Heydorov, I mean, back in the day, he was a very emotional judoka, but these days, definitely showing a lot more experience. I mean, great throws. I mean, look at this throw, incredible. And also really good newaza, so he's a handful to deal with. #3, we've got standout, and standout, he's had mixed results, obviously world champion from last year, so he would like to retain that title. But sometimes it's hard to bet on him to get to the podium. Sometimes he has an early exit, sometimes he's a world beater, so you never know what's going to happen with standout. Next up, 2 guys from Uzbekistan, Yoldoshev and Nomanov. To be honest, I think I'm kind of surprised to see these 2 guys so highly seeded and in the world rankings. Obviously, they're consistently beating people, but they're also consistently appearing in tournaments, which means they're just racking up the points. So I would be surprised if either of those guys end up on the podium, to be quite honest. Next up, Lombardo. Lombardo coming up from 66. His results at 73, not too bad. Still a lot of people he hasn't fought, but I mean, he's got a win over world champion standout, so he can definitely take it all the way. Next up is Mark Galidon from Canada, and I don't mean to sound kind of offensive when I say this, but same situation as Yoldoshev and Nomanov. Just a regular competitor, always on the tatami, gets good consistent wins, but I don't think he's going to be beating the top echelon guys. Next up, Stump at #8. And Stump, he's had some great judo recently. I really do think he will end up on the podium. The last piece of the puzzle at under 73 is Hashimoto. He's all the way down at number 20, but I don't think there's many people that can beat him when he's on form, and hopefully he is, because a lot riding on this, although with Ono Shohei out of the picture, that kind of makes things a little bit easy for his Paris Olympic selection. So these 2 definitely going to be the favorites, Hashimoto and JudoTV. But with Hashimoto being at number 20, they might not meet in the finals. They could meet early on, which could be quite an upset for one of them. But I don't know. These 2, they're getting up there in age. Hashimoto, he spoke about how the last World Championships, his body wasn't just feeling right. Maybe he's making excuses. But this is a young man's game, and I'm not sure how the brackets will work out, but Hashimoto, he might have a round 1. He might just have a grueling day. A lot of the times, he looks tired, he looks like he's going to lose on Shido. And with Ono Shohei out of the picture, he might feel a little bit complacent. JudoTV, it's hard to argue against him. He's got incredible stamina, knows how to play the game incredibly well, defense is off the charts. But I don't know, for some reason I can't just go with Hashimoto or JudoTV. I like the younger guys. Lombardo or Stump, definitely my top 2 picks. But it is really too close to call. Heydorov could pull it out of his pocket, so could standout. Or maybe the 2 favorites, JudoTV and Hashimoto, maybe they actually get it done again, who knows. At under 81's, #1 seed is Grigalashvili, world champion from last year, and he's just been on fire, destroying everyone in his path. There's also Cass, and of course last year, Cass and Grigalashvili had just an incredible final. So I wonder if these 2 are going to meet again. And I think if they do, it'll be another spectacular fight. At number 3, we've got Malai. And Malai, he came close to beating Cass recently. We've also got Schmidt from Brazil, still only 22 years of age. He's had some bad calls against him recently, getting Hansokumake, but he's taken out some high-level competition as well. So at some point, I think that experience will come, and he'll definitely be a force to deal with. At number 5, there's Jalot from France, probably one of the better French judoka at the moment, definitely on form. Although the last time he took gold was at a Grand Prix in 2022. No golds at Grand Slams, so it might be a little bit difficult for him to make that extra move to a World Championship title. Number 6, we've got Borchashvili from Austria. And then number 7, Angvari from Hungary. He is 34 years of age, which is a year younger than me. That's just incredible to competing at this high level at that age. And last of all, number 8, we've got Albayrak from Turkey. Albayrak, he looked like a world beater 2021, 2022. He's had some mixed results recently, but still really strong competitor. And then guys, 2 guys not even in the top 8 seeds, 2 of my favorite judoka. Nagase. Nagase is down at 11. And then all the way down at the bottom of the list is Lee Junhwan from Korea at 48. Although he's definitely a rising star in my opinion. He's already taken out Nagase. He's already got Grand Slam golds to his name. So Lee, I will definitely be watching him with a close eye. And then of course Nagase, he is just a force to be reckoned with. Getting up there in age, he's not throwing people as much as he used to. I didn't like that fight against him and Grigalashvili. I think Grigalashvili was stalling, and I think he gassed out, and that was unfortunate. So Nagase, I think he'll want to win this World Championships heading into the Paris Olympics. It's a big one for him. Obviously, I think he's going to get selected for the Japan team, but just mentally, I think Nagase is the kind of person who doesn't like to lose twice. So, gun to my head, if you're asking me who's going to win under 81s, I think I've got to go with Grigalashvili. I think he's just really consistent recently. He's just picking people up, dumping them, putting all sorts of combinations together. And the stamina issue that he had against Nagase last year, I didn't really see it after that. I think he kind of cleared that up a little bit. So Grigalashvili is going to be my number 1 pick, although I would really love to see Nagase or Lee take it. Lee, I think it's a bit of a stretch, but still, it would be amazing. Apart from that, I think 81 probably the category to watch. We're going to get some incredible battles. There are lots of fights that could just go either way. Cass, Molai, that could go either way. Schmidt, he could submit anyone on the ground. Grigalashvili, you never know, he could go out early, he could have those stamina issues come up again, who knows? Nagase, he might be on fire, you never know. So 81, definitely going to be the category to watch for me. Also, I do think I should mention some strong competitors who are not in the top 8 seeds. Muki from Israel, he could come back to form, you never know. Wrestle is really good as well from Germany. Also Tatalashvili, he's all the way down there at number 50, but he is definitely really, really good. So guys, that's it. Hope you've liked and subscribed. There's a heavyweight video coming pretty soon, so stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you later. Peace.